Dr.
Hey,
Harris,
Michael.
we knew moving towards a green economy for all is critical for our planet. As we make the transition from dirty diesel and coal, our industry workers, many of whom voted for Donald Trump in the last election, may fear losing their jobs, benefits, and ability to provide for their families. How will you work across the aisle to support all workers and build trust with Republican constituents dependent on a fossil fuel economy?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Michael. I think that, first of all, let me just tell you, I think about this issue through the lens of my baby nieces, who are 1.5 and 3 years old. And when I look at those babies, and I think about what the world will be like in 20 years if we don't act, I'm really afraid. And as it relates to those Republicans in Congress, where I've now been for 2.5 years, every one of those members need to look at the babies, the grandbabies in their life, and then look in the mirror and ask themselves, why have they failed to act? Because on the issue of this climate crisis, I'm going to tell you, I strongly believe this is a fight against powerful interests. And leaders need to lead. So lead, follow, or get out the way. And get out the way starting with Donald Trump. So yeah, we need to work across the aisle. But I'm going to tell you, I've been there now 2 years and some months. I'm seeing no evidence of it. I'm seeing, I kid you guys not. In our United States Congress, I was part of a committee hearing during which the underlying premise of the hearing was to debate whether science should be the basis of public policy. This on a matter that is about an existential threat to who we are as human beings. So again, back to the United States Congress, here's my point. If they fail to act as President of the United States, I am prepared to get rid of the filibuster to pass a Green New Deal. Because we have to act.
Senator, let me ask you on that. And obviously, that's significant because you would have to do that to pass things through the Senate, of course.
If there's no cooperation.
Right. Now, President Trump, of course, has moved at an unprecedented rate to remove environmental regulations, restrictions. By one count, it's more than 80 that he has either rolled back or is in the process of rolling back. But if you had to go that way to reinstate all those things, what would stop the next president from just undoing it and sort of having this become a seesaw?
Well, first of all, we have to have action. I mean, this is one of those issues that is demanding an incredible sense of urgency. The UN has told us, we're all very clear, if over the next 12 years, which is such a short period of time, if we don't take drastic action, it will be irreversible. So yes, I'm going to attempt to work across the aisle. I'm going to hope that my colleagues on the other side of the aisle look at the babies in their life and see what we see and see the science and stop denying the science. But ultimately, leaders need to lead. And so I am prepared, when elected, to lead. I'm going to first attempt to work across the aisle, but if we don't see any traction there, yes, I will take executive action. And yes, I will do whatever is necessary. Because this is about the health and safety of our country and our world. And America has to regain its position as a leader, agreeing that we are in this together with our allies and our friends and our neighbors.